Here is the Avast Security News Roundup for the week ending November 12th, 2021. Robinhood hack leaks millions of names and email addresses. There's been another massive data breach, and this time it's affecting Robinhood and millions of its users. In total, approximately 7 million users were part of this hack. So if you're an investor with Robinhood, there's a good chance you were among them. On November 8th, a hacker tricked a customer support employee into giving them access to the company's customer support system, which is how they were able to obtain the personal information for so many Robinhood users. In total, the malicious individual was able to get a list of email addresses for about 5 million people and full names for a group of around 2 million people. Around 310 customers had their names, dates of birth, and zip codes taken. An even smaller subset of 10 customers had more extensive details revealed. Read more on How to Geek. UK Labour Party suffers ransomware attack. The UK Labour Party posted a notification of data incident on its website, telling members that a cyber incident has put the personal information of its members and affiliated supporters at risk. The full scope of the impact of the incident is being urgently investigated. The notification says, Labour has about 430,000 members. The party says its own servers were unaffected by the attack, which was instead aimed at a third party that handles data on our behalf. Sources close to the incident told Sky News that it was a ransomware attack. The party says the matter is being investigated by the National Crime Agency, National Cybersecurity Center, and the Information Commission's office. Mysterious Xfinity Comcast outage affects users across the U.S. Earlier this week, various Comcast customers in New Jersey, South Carolina, and areas stretching from Chicago to Philadelphia experienced intermittent service. It's not clear how many customers were affected or what caused the intermittent outages. Customers reaching out to the company only received dial tones or error messages in response. In a tweet later, the company attributed the problem to a network issue that has since been addressed. According to The Verge, one Comcast spokesman commented, "We have addressed the issue and service is now restoring for impacted customers as we continue to investigate the root cause. Luckily, my area was not affected." The FBI charges Russian and Ukrainian ransomware suspects. In a global crackdown on ransomware groups, 2 suspects have been charged by the U.S. Department of Justice with committing some of the largest ransomware attacks in recent months. The DOJ charged Ukrainian Yaroslav Vysynsky, 22, for allegedly conducting the Kaseya hack in July, which impacted 1,500 of the software supplier's clients and clients' clients. Wyszynski is currently in custody with the Polish authorities. The DOJ also charged Russian national Yevgeny Polyanin, 28, for 3,000 attacks against U.S. government entities and private sector companies. Polyanin is still at large. The investigation was an international effort among the U.S., Poland, Romania, Ukraine, France, Estonia, Latvia, and Germany. For more, see Ars Technica. U.S. State Department offers $15 million for DarkSide info. The U.S. Department of State is offering $10 million for information leading to the identification or location of anyone who holds a key leadership role in the DarkSide ransomware group, and $5 million for information leading to the arrest or conviction of any country or anyone conspiring to participate in a DarkSide ransomware incident. DarkSide was responsible for the Colonial Pipeline attack in May, which shut down a significant amount of fuel distribution to the U.S. East Coast. The department says it is part of a whole of government effort to disrupt and dismantle transnational organized crime globally, including cybercrime. To date, it has paid out more than $135 million in rewards. See the full press statement to learn more. Newfoundland and Labrador cyber attack worst in Canadian history. Newfoundland and Labrador is dealing with a cyber attack that's crippling its health network's data center. Cyber attacks have been on the rise throughout the pandemic, and as Alicia Draus reports, cybersecurity experts say defending against them is extremely challenging. The attack was first discovered on Saturday, affecting what Health Minister John Hagee described as the two brains behind the provincial health network data center without access to such things as basic email, diagnostic images, and lab results. The Eastern Health Authority, which includes several major hospitals in St. John's, was left operating largely with pen and paper and running only emergency services. For more, see the Canadian Press. FBI warns of Iranian hackers looking to buy U.S. organizations' stolen data. The Federal Bureau of Investigation warned private industry partners of attempts by an Iranian threat actor to buy stolen information regarding U.S. and worldwide organizations. The warning came in a private industry notification marked as TLP Amber, seen by Bleeping Computer earlier this week. According to the FBI, the threat actor will likely use the leaked data, as an example, emails and network info bought from clear and dark web sources to breach the system of related organizations. The FBI says the U.S. organizations that had data stolen and leaked online before should also expect to be targeted in future attacks coordinated by this unnamed Iranian threat actor. Microsoft, Cloudflare, and Google emerge as the most spam-friendly internet service providers. Unsolicited electronic communications, known as spam, at best is annoying, however, at worst can pose many dangers. While the spam issue is as old as the internet itself, to this day, many internet service providers have done very little to prevent spammers operating from their networks. According to recently released data, Microsoft is the most spam-friendly internet service provider with 433 known spam issues as of November 4th, 2021. The American tech giant is followed by other multi-billion internet service providers, such as Cloudflare with 430 unresolved spam issues, and Google with 352 such issues to date. Read more at Atlas VPN. A Windows 10 app installer process is being exploited by threat actors. On Thursday, researchers for Sophos Labs said the attack was noticed after the cybersecurity firm's own employees were targeted with spam emails. But rather than being run-of-the-mill, these emails were written with at least a basic level of social engineering. One of the emails, sent by a Sophos main manager assistant, the non-existent Adam Williams, demanded to know why a researcher hadn't responded to a customer's complaint. To make resolution easier, the email helpfully contained a PDF link to the message. However, the link was a trap and revealed a novel technique used to deploy the bizarre backdoor malware. This week's must-read on the Avast blog. This week we look back at the third annual CyberSec&AI Connected, Avast's international conference for artificial intelligence and machine learning that welcomed cybersecurity experts from both academia and industry. Just follow the link below. And that wraps up this week's Avast Security News Roundup. Stay safe, stay secure, and God willing, I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.